Let's talk briefly about Netanyahu's new map.
There we go. You said at the beginning of your speech that Hamas and others in the Middle East want to wipe Israel off the map. You have literally wiped the West Bank off that map. Population of 2 million Palestinians who live there.
Didn't get into that. I was talking about Gaza.
This is not the first time that Netanyahu presents a map where the West Bank's borders are removed entirely and lumped into Israel. He also removed any reference to the occupied Palestinian territories, West Bank, Gaza, and East Jerusalem, when he presented his map of the new Middle East at a UN General Assembly meeting in September 2022. Netanyahu uses these kinds of visuals to communicate multiple messages to his various audiences. In his latest spectacle, he appeared to demonstrate why the so-called Philadelphia corridor, separating Egypt from Gaza, was essential to Israeli security, while in actuality, it was a message to his supporters in the far right that Israel plans to annex the entirety of the West Bank. The map, however, should hardly come as a surprise. Netanyahu had made it clear that he does not intend to engage in any future talks about the status of the occupied territories, and that he would never allow the establishment of an independent Palestinian state. This is not a secret. He's been talking about this repeatedly all the time and for a long time. Moreover, he has pushed and clinched a law in 2020 that would allow Israel to annex large swathes of the West Bank, and lobbied with Washington during Trump's only term in office so that it recognizes the illegal settlements as part of the so-called Israel proper. What is particularly disappointing, though, about the latest map, aside from a brief comment by UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, the international, even Arab and Muslim communities responded in a very mute or at best bashful ways. Netanyahu uses visuals as trial balloons to inject new ideas or to normalize old ones. He has done it again, and I'm certain that his office must have been pleased with the lack of reaction to the very erasure of the occupied West Bank. Something to think about.
The Palestine Chronicle is one of the most iconic and popular independent Palestinian publications in the world. We publish around the clock in 3 languages, and our operation is entirely dependent on the support of our readers. If you liked this content, please consider making a contribution. Visit PalestineChronicle.com.